me.
Look at you. I can see my butt and your face at the same time.
That is so cool.
Can I tell you why another animal would not work?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Most animals, if they were to show up in this room right now, would gain way too much attention, right? But that's why if a pigeon was in here, somebody would just be like, open a window, let it go. Like, people do not pay any attention to pigeons.
Right.
It's the greatest cover.
If you were out in the street and suddenly there was an octopus there, that would draw attention. But a pigeon, no one's gonna pay attention, right? So, and they're everywhere. They're all around the world. It has to be. The answer is pigeon. It has to be. That's why Walter would choose it.
So what would you do if you were turned into a pigeon? If you were a spy?
Listen, let's be honest. If you were turned into a pigeon, the first thing you try to do is fly, because that's pretty awesome. And they can fly up to 92.7 miles an hour, which is even crazier. So that would be a lot of fun.
And the next thing you do is you look for the nearest washed car because payback would be sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, we had so much fun making this movie. I mean, making an animated film is so much hard work. You have to put so much time and passion and love into it. And we just fell in love with the characters, with the agency, and the story that we got to tell with it, that I think we would be heartbroken if we didn't get to go and play in that world a little bit more. And that's the fun of spy missions. I mean, the world always needs to be saved. There's always another mission. And it's really just finding the right story to go along with it. But we would love nothing more than to get to go back in and have an adventure with Lance and Walter.
We love those guys.
Yeah.
For us, we really think this is the best Christmas movie, and it's for so many reasons. One, you just get a cinematic experience from watching a spy movie. You already know that. But this is something truly special, I think, for an entire audience, and especially an animated audience, right? Because you can get kids, adults, teenagers, people without kids, and there's something for everybody in there. The humor hits all different levels. But, having been in screenings with people, just feeling that community experience when people are laughing together is something truly special. And I think on top of all that, there's a really good message about coming together in a world that doesn't trust each other.
Yeah, so why not come together at the holidays with your family and go to the cinema and really laugh and cry and have a great time together. We love spy movies. We love the genre. I mean, we said about making this movie is a love letter to spy movies. Yet at the same time, like you said, we know that this could be the first spy movie a family gets to go see together. And it was really important that we instilled that same excitement and love to all ages as we had. So little kids will enjoy it for the first time, and the adults who've seen 100 spy movies will still be able to see the fun we're having with it. So we make little nods to, James Bond and Jason Bourne and Ethan Hunt, all those great movie spies, but do it in our own way. But we have, one of our favorite things were those great song title sequences they have in the Bond movies. It really just kicks you off. You know what kind of movie you're going to watch, and that was one of the tropes we really wanted to have fun with. So we brought in Mark Ronson to help us come up with a really great spy song, and we really let ourselves enjoy the fun of being in that stylized world, and then spread it out through the whole movie so that there's shots that the adults will be able to go, oh, I see what they're doing there, I see what they're doing there, but kids will be able to watch it and just enjoy it for what it is, which is a really fun adventure. Lance Sturrow.
Great question, but I think he would have won. But I think now after the movie, I think Lance would approach it a different way. You wouldn't have to fight, right? Lance and Walter would approach it a different way. They'd find a way to bring all those guys together and save the world.
Rogue Pigeons sounds hilarious, but in all honesty, I mean, Walter says, he even says it in the movie, so much of this film is about perspective, about how you look at something, and Walter's viewpoint is, if we want to be called the good guys, we need to be good guys. We need to be able to stand behind that. And that really is about making the right choices. I think you can, still fight the bad. You can still protect the good, but you can do it in a way that you can go to sleep at night and be proud of the actions you took that day. I think that's what Walter's message is. That's what Lance has come to believe. And I think it'll be exciting and interesting to see how they apply that moving forward and keeping the world safe.
Samurai, starting. It's about to get messy. Time to go sleepy night-night. I miss my hands. I gotta stay.